Today wasn't supposed to be a climb day, but I'm feeling a little risky because I got my surgery in 2 days and I won't be able to use this hand for ideally 3 weeks. 3 weeks. That's what I'm telling myself no matter what. That's what the doctor said. We're going with that. But I kinda wanted the moon board today, man. So I went for it. Let's see what I do.
This time we're starting off with a 65. Let's try to get that under 50 this time, huh? And I rolled a 41, and we're doing number 2. And again, I can't say that, dude.
This one seems pretty straightforward. But we know how the first attempts go.
Starting on that most common jug that's used on all of these V4s, it seems like. Flowing pretty nicely, but this pinch, dude, I don't know. I think
I didn't commit hard enough, man. That pinch is better than I thought, too. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to reach, but I have to put some oomph in it.
so. This time I'm really gonna try to latch this pinch because I know how it feels already, and I know I need to really. I get this, and I try to come in, but it just opens up.
I felt weak. Yeah, I should have put my left foot up so I could bring my. This wasn't good enough. I was too extended, and the pinch strength just.
Next up, I rolled an 8, and that means I'm climbing Solidarity. This might be the V4 with the most jug-ish type holds that you can find on the moonboard. So looking at it initially, I was super confident, felt like I was just going to flow through. But I remember that this crimp move was farther than I thought. It's just weirdly committing, but once you hit it, it's all over.
That move to the crimp was way harder than I thought. Not hard, just way farther. I almost cut feet off of the foot they want you to use. This thing. That felt pretty good. It felt pretty solidarity. Nice.
Rolled a 63 this time, and I'm climbing A Gait Or.
Well, at least the last two I wasn't familiar with from the last time. From the previous. After the first move, it feels like it goes. It's my favorite hold. Nasty sloper, man.
Yeah, going up for this pinch is always scary to me, but I've learned to start grabbing it on the right side to really get use out of it. But once I got to this pinch, I kind of felt like the climb was over. Even though this crimp is shallow, it's super in-cut so you can dig deep and just pull as hard as you want. And again, this crimp I used on the last one, so I knew how it felt. Boom.
What the Bro. I got so lucky. I made sure I took my time. I was like bracing super hard, breathing, making sure I didn't cut feet. Except for the last part where I couldn't help it. And actually the hold I don't like felt pretty good. Very solid start.
I rolled a 14, which means I'm climbing You Get a Car. This one was fun.
Before my attempt, I'm considering crossing under to this. Or it seems like they want you to go right hand to this first and then coming in left hand here. But that seems like too much tension or a waste of energy. It seems like a waste of energy to try and do it the intended way. But I'm gonna go from here and go left hand here first if I get there. This crimp is sloping. I didn't waste my try yet. I just don't know how far I can go with my feet, like when I'm flagging, smearing on the wall. I feel like I'm cheating if I go past like there. Because I know most of the moonboards that are freestanding, they have a certain capability where you can know where you can avoid. Or if I flag, I'm not smearing. It's just like toe is in dead air. So I'm gonna try to avoid using too much of a smear over here, but I think I have to.
And on this start move, I don't think I could have been closer to dabbing with my butt than I was. You just gotta trust me, man. I didn't dab. Just a hard start move for me. I Probably could have found a different foot position to make it easier, but... And immediately when I got here, I thought about the beta I wanted to do, and it just didn't make sense anymore. And I just let my instinct take over. And that last hold's a banger, so...
That first move was ridiculous. Oh my god. I was like... you probably won't be able to see it, but I was like this close from bumping the pad with my butt. Just trust me that I didn't. Very close. There's probably a better way to do that start move as well. I was wasting energy over here too. I repositioned a couple times where I should have just gone, and then I also didn't do the left hand that I said to do. It made more sense to use the good foot to grab the sloper and then take the tension, and then just grab the pinch nicely, set the feet up, and go. So that's what I did. And I did it. On a win streak of 3 right now. Just initially, off of this one, I feel like I got this in the bag, but haven't really looked at the beta yet. Let's make it 4.
Next up on the chopping block was 47, which was Evert Day. This one was weirder than I initially thought it was, because it's so tight and compressy, which I'm not attuned to.
Damn it, bro. I fumbled. I think if I put my right foot up, I would have been chilling, but this is not nearly as good as I thought it was. I thought there'd be room for 3. It's more like 2.5 fingers. Yeah, I gotta put, next time, I'm gonna put my right foot up here, try to just like pull into this harder, and try to find the balance to just reach up to this guy, pinch, the really good hold, and then you just stay there the whole time and you bump.
This go, I just made sure that I mentally committed harder than for the previous attempt, because I knew that this hold is good enough to just crank on and make it happen. But this move still looked tough watching it back. But as soon as I got that, I'm going to call that a jug pinch, I knew it was over as soon as I grabbed that, so that was a good climb.
As soon as I tried to put my right foot up, I was like, hell no. But I just committed harder to grabbing the jug pinch thing. And this last pinch is slopier than I thought too. I almost slipped. That one was fun though. I liked it a lot. And back at it again with the white jug. Yeah, that's my reaction after looking at the boulder for the first time. V4? Okay, all of these are buns, brother? What are we talking about, V4? Maybe this has more in cut than I think, but I also don't like the last hold. We'll see. I'm confident enough to get to the jug first try and then at least grab this.
This was number 51, and it's Calla. And rookie mistake incoming.
My left foot slipped. Miserable attempt. I haven't done one that starts on that pinch hold. It's basically just a big old jug pinch, but it's so low to the ground, I don't know which feet to use. I think I just gotta like start square and just straighten my arms and pray. That's what attempt 2 is gonna look like.
This start position I used on this attempt was much safer, and it felt way better. And it felt a lot more smooth than I believed it was going to.
Dude, I had to commit so hard to hold this pinch. Oh my lord. I almost grabbed that too. It felt better when I touched it. Better than I expected. Yeah, I ended up started flagging over to the side instead of a square. And it felt way better. Still hard, but oh man, bummer. That's an example of I should have thought more before my first go so I didn't waste that off of a foot slip. Because if that was my first attempt, I would do it the second time.
I rolled number 22, La Presa Di Constantinopol. I don't need to know how bad that pronunciation was.
Tough start move, committing last move. I just got to start far over to the right so I can keep tension on the left hand while I go right hand to this Because as you know, this slopey hold is not my favorite. But after that, it seems just finding the right balance in the hips and then really pouncing on the last hold. I feel pretty confident on this one too. At better, it might be the last one. You never know. Not for me.
All I can say is weak thumbs, man. Weak thumbs.
It felt so solid. Are you kidding me? Yeah, like dry fire, more like I stopped squeezing hard enough to stabilize. Damn, bro. All attention on attempt 2 will be squeezing the life out of that hold. I will not fall.
When I grab my favorite hold, I need to squeeze my thumb harder, and I need that, they call it the plumb line. So I need to be straight under that sloper more, which this time I was. That's another reason why I'm staying on. But I didn't figure out how to do this move until it was too late.
Way harder than I thought. That's it.
I got tossed off of these 2 climbs at the end here. I don't know, man. That last one was, I feel like I could have done it for sure if I had maybe analyzed a little more, but that right hand into the side pull is real difficult for me, and I did not have enough oomph to say. So I decided to have some projecting fun because I still had some gas left in the fingers. Man, I didn't find this climb until this is my second session on it, and I have this last few remaining attempts to try and do something before my surgery. And it's a bummer because this one's so fun. And I got the easier part done, I'm assuming. I don't really know how the top part feels yet. But this move right here, coming into the crimp, that seems to be the crux for me right now. I think the campus move will be easier, which is just once I make this move and get my left hand up like this. That move feels easier. And then the top looks to be similar difficulty as the beginning, or maybe a little harder. But yeah, dude, it was just fun to throw myself at this one more time because I really like these holds. I like the movement. You can climb through fast and just flow nicely. I really enjoy this one. But this will be up for another 6 weeks, I think. So again, I might get another try, another go, recover and crush it. Actually had some good progress on that monkey grade, the V11, and then I do not know what I'm supposed to do on this. They call it a bear here, V9, V10, this purple thing. Dude, I'm on this second pinch, and I don't know if I need to switch to a foot or bring a left foot over to cross into the side pull to go up again, because I can do the end in a different link, but it's one of those climbs you kind of have to do from the beginning to get into position nicely. And it just makes sense. If you're already there, you might as well do the easy part to get there and just see what happens. So I always throw myself at this one right now because, again, it's the last chance I get. It might be gone by the time I'm recovered. Yeah, this climb's got quite a physical start, but it's not hard once you figure out exactly how you want to do it for yourself. So it's basically you're just like going through the motions, setting into position to attempt the climb is how I look at it. The climb really starts here for me. And it's pretty chill until I get my feet over to this jug. When I swing over right there. And I'm still kind of chilling. Coming into this undercling with the left hand is difficult. But then bumping up these 2 pinches is great. And then I'm stuck, man. I'm just stuck. And then we got this white slab thing. It's more vert. If my foot didn't slip, man, I swear. Anything slab or vert is my favorite. And I love to just throw myself at it infinite times before I'm too tired to even pull off the start. But this one specifically has a very hard start move for me. Maybe because I'm taller. But you just kind of, you gotta crimp through and grit. But I'm not starting my sessions warming up and coming over to do this one. So this is why I don't believe I've done it already. So I've given it a good handful of burn attempts, and I understand the finish. It's just about my left foot not slipping after I bump it up here, when I really have to rock over on this Gaston and right hand crimp. Because you just gotta stand up and hold that tension, but I stood up too slow. That's probably my 12th try on that one. I really like that climb. I wanted to do it before it was gone, but I think that one will still be up by the time I can climb again. So we'll see.